Hello, hello, and welcome back to SnowRunner on hard mode. And today, what should hopefully be quite an exciting episode, as we're heading out with our brand new off-road wheels on the Scout here, on an adventure to hopefully find and uncover the Drummond Island map, and maybe even the P16, which is a big, powerful truck. Now, there's definitely something ironic in the fact that after getting these lovely little mud tyres, or off-road tyres, I can't remember which, it's been a week. Yeah, there's certainly something ironic in the fact that we're about to begin this adventure with quite a lot of road driving, but I'm sure they'll come in handy fairly soon. You may have noticed that at the end of the last episode, we changed the colour of the Chevy to black, and it's now blue. In short, I'm not actually sure there's a longer way of saying this, but yeah, in short, when I was editing the video, I was looking at the black, I was like, it's a little bit dull, to be fair. Sorry to all Sorry to all the fans of black Chevrolets out there. But I wanted something a little more punchy, so I've gone for this kind of sea blue colour. And look at that, the mud tyres they go. Anyway, that's kind of all I've got to say for the very start of the episode. And we're probably going to launch into a time lapse for a second because we've driven this road before. All being well, it won't be a very exciting drive. We are sliding all over the place these days, and that is the mud tyres. They're not good on road. I will see you, or speak to you rather, when we're about to get to Drummond Island. Wow. Okay. So the brakes, sorry, these tyres aren't great on the roads at all. That was not much of a time lapse then, but it was a nice dent on the front. We've still got two working lights, so fantastic work there. I'm sure we'll be able to find somewhere to repair it later, and I've accidentally put the truck in neutral. What a great start, everyone. Once again, I know that you're all big fans of my expert driving. I'm clearly demonstrating it well once again today. So maybe when we reach this end of the dam, we'll launch into a time lapse and not batter the truck immediately. believe we're almost there, everyone. So it's time to find ourselves a brand new map. And oh boy, that was a bit of a drive. The mud tyres, funnily enough, struggling a fair bit with the road. Hey, here we are. And that's our goal. Hopefully for today's episode, maybe the next one. It depends how long it takes to find it. That's the P16. And a lovely little introduction to Drummond Island. We've used a wee bit of our fuel getting here. And it's a smaller map. So let's see what we can find. A bit more road for now. And yeah, it was really spinning out as we were going uphill. Couldn't get a grip at all. That's not what these tyres are for, so that's no surprise. And our first task to pick up. Mud wrestling. What is this? Oh, it's rescue a scout, which is somewhere over there. So I'll accept that. Do it another time. Yeah, see, as the name and the stats imply, the brand new mud tyres on the off-road sections are great. On the road itself, though, ooh, it's an experience. A lot of old slip and slide. There's a watchtower over there. I don't know how we get over there at this stage. It looks like that little spot of land to the right. I'm wary of fuel as well. We do need to be careful what we're using. We've obviously got 50 in the tank, 40 in the cans, so we're okay for now. But I don't want to get myself stranded here and have to mount a rescue mission. So here's the start of the thick mud. I do remember this map having a little more mud to it. I'm wondering now whether I should have put a bigger engine in now, because it seems like it would have been useful to have that bit more power. But again, I don't know what it would have done to the fuel drain, which is what we have to be careful of in hard mode. Not only does fuel cost, but you can't just teleport out free of charge anyway when you're a little bit stuck. So we've got a map, a mission to pick up here. So I was thinking about checking the map, which is why I started talking about it. Right, what have we got? Forged by the sea. Little birdie told me that a cargo ship washed ashore. And it's probably go and find something, maybe. Yep, go and find the abandoned ship. Cool. I might actually track that one, because we might be going over there now. Unsure. I'm reversing with the handbrake on, which is probably why I was finding that harder than it should have been. Good work. Good work, everyone. So if we head over there, we can grab that watchtower. I could have possibly ploughed through the trees there, but I don't know if that would have been a bit of a risk or not. But let's go see what we can find this way. Yeah, the 3-speed low-range gears would have been maybe helpful. certainly would have given us a bit more speed whilst driving through this mud here. I'm going the right way. Yes, I'm going the right way. Yeah, we want to turn here and put a mark on that. So we're aiming for that. I do remember this is this spot where we are now is one of the muddier, trickier spots on the map to navigate. At least in terms of the routes that you regularly drive along. I mean, look at all that mud up ahead. We have got mud tyres now though, so it's not as much of an issue as it would have been without. But still need to be careful with it. And again, using the tried and tested tactic of sticking near the trees so we can sort of pull ourselves along with them. Slightly harder mud here, so we can get a bit more speed up. Then of course stick it into low range to get through this, both the muddy spot and so that we don't lose control going down. So yeah, probably could have took a shortcut through the trees from where we picked up this mission, but hey, mistakes were made, we know for future, if we ever need to come down there again. Ooh, this looks wet, muddy, and a bit horrid. So, we've not got the most powerful engine. Is that going to cause us problems? Pottering through okay. Making progress. Not annihilating our fuel. Got some trees to winch onto. So, I think we're good. Watchtower's just to the right there. Great. So we can go and grab that, and then we can go and grab, or explore rather, the abandoned ship. Don't know if I'm sounding a bit gravelly in terms of my voice, or croaky rather. Talked a lot this weekend at work, so maybe I am, maybe I'm not. And let's have a look at this. So we've discovered Cousin Cletus and 10 Herp. Lovely. And there's our abandoned ship just down there. Any treats over here? I don't know. That's Cousin Cletus down there. Cool. And we've basically got as much fuel as we used to come here. That's a really complicated way of explaining this. We've got about 80 litres of fuel left. We've used a third of our fuel so far. Now there is a fuel station, possibly with a fuel tanker on this map, if memory serves me correctly. But it's whether we can get to it. That log just went up into oblivion, I think. Exciting. Yeah, yeah, so off-roading, certainly much easier today. Oh, piss flaps. Well, that was good, wasn't it? I know there's loads of trees to the right, but what I'm worried about is how we do this without flinging myself all over the place. And by that I mean down into that ravine. Well, let's get a screenshot of this because it looks fun. That was really, really fun the way that we bounced off that. That rock. I'm hoping that this method, if we can rock it slightly to the right, will save us. Yay, there we go. Right. I should have taken the handbrake off once the engine was fully up and running though. But we're okay. We are okay, I think. Did I speak too soon? No, we're good. For now. There's our ship. So, big thumbs up for the autonomous winch. Because without that, we would have just been in a whole world of pain. Or rather, another rescue mission. Which we've had a few of on this channel already. Considering we're some amount of episodes in that I can't remember. There you go. Cool. That's completed. Nice and easy. Mostly. Could have been easier. $800 money. 50 experience. So not a lot, but, you know. Every little helps. Particularly as our next level up should be the off-road tyres, or whatever they are, for the Fleet Star, which is really going to change how we start tackling missions and stuff. So now heading back the way we just came. We're bouncing around a little bit here. I don't know whether the tyres being a little bigger is having an impact on that. Nice bit of sunset off to the right, which I can't look at because the rocks just bounce the camera around. There we go. A little bit of it. Yeah. Right, service trailer. I don't think we can repair ourselves with this without connecting to it, no. Looks like it's about to fall over. We don't want. So, we are trying to head. Let's continue heading up this road and see where it gets us. Because I do remember roughly where the P16 is. But not fully. So, we'll see. Gas, that's a good sign. So we could certainly do with some fuel. Again, we've got a reasonable amount. But not running out is always good. However, it looks like we've got a bridge that isn't built. And it also looks like that we can't trigger that from here. Okay. So, we can't go this way. Don't think we can go this way because I think there's water here. But looking at this, we might be able to cross here and get up there, which looks pretty hairy. But I'm willing to risk it. So, fingers crossed. Especially as it'll probably be nighttime when we do it. Nah, definitely want four-wheel drive on. Thought I'd take it off there to see if we could save any fuel. Nope. Need it. Let's get through this lot. Real thick mud here now. Actually winching ourselves in the opposite direction to where we're travelling is not going to help. Power out. Nice. So can we get across here? Firstly, there's nothing to winch onto, but there is some rocks and stuff. We've got our mud tyres, which might help. And our mushroom funnel means that we're not going to drown a truck again like we did in, I don't know, episode 5 was it? Maybe? Maybe sooner, maybe later. It was early days. That went surprisingly well. I thought it would be a bit of a disaster in some way, shape or form. But actually, we've got the little Chevy who could. And safely got us across the water. So quick park up here just to see what's around. Not what we want. So let's keep going left to see if we can get our way to that gas. $65 litres left, I believe, which is good. And I think you can kind of see those lights between the trees. I don't know if it's easier in that view. No, it's not easy at all over there. I think those lights are the gas station. petrol station, whatever you want to call it, depending on where you are in the world. Certainly petrol stations in the UK. Maybe. Certainly that's what I've grown up calling them. Can't speak for everyone though. So if you have any weird and wonderful local names for petrol stations, drop them in the comments and let's see what everyone calls them. Still going the right way? Yes. That looks like we might have another bridge that's out there. So that's fun. Yeah, so let's repair that bridge. Cool, whatever. But can we go this way? I think we can. I pressed all the wrong buttons there. Whacked the handbrake on, turned the lights off, and tried to drive. So, great work. This looks like it could be messy. That's always part of the fun. And it also looks like there's stuff to winch onto, so we're going to be okay. We've got our fuel barrels lighting up to warn us of something. A quarter of the fuel left in the tank. Not a problem, because we are hopefully getting towards a gas station now. A petrol station now. Looks like this log could be problematic. Let's see if we can winch our way over it. Definitely. There we go. There's a weird trick in SnowRunner with those logs that if you could sort of winch at them and ram into them at the same time, they eventually sort of just kind of disappear underground, which is interesting, to say the least. Oh, there we go. That looks like what we want. So these mud tyres have made a massive difference, because both crossing the lake earlier, or even the sea, I'm not sure, and pulling through this little path here, been relatively chill. So that is good, we like it. The question is, what's up here? Ooh, that's a big fuel tanker. So is that full? Because if it is, we don't need to buy fuel. And usually they are full, because they're needed for missions, etc. So how much is fuel out of interest? It would be 5 monies per litre. So to fill up completely, it'll be 325, which isn't a huge amount, let's be honest. But if we can get it for free, which it looks like we can, then let's have that. for sure. Don't know why we'd want to try and take it out of us and fill up the fuel thing. There we go. And let's go for a watchtower just up here. Great. That's quite close. Honestly, I think the best way to do that is just go back on ourselves up to the road. We might be able to speed through here, but... I think we can. Yeah, I think I've done it before, actually. I don't think it's too much of a horrendous route. He says, immediately discovering wetness, rocks, trees. Oh, that's fine. I should have been far more confident. Drive confident, everyone. Hello, trees that went flying. I've now obviously spanned my waypoints by doing that. And some little tiny bridges. How cute. Oh, 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 oh. Watch it. Because we lost a bit of balance there. Which wouldn't have been good. It's surprisingly difficult getting across these. Just because I'm scared of flying off the side of them. Right, another watchtower. So what have we got? Of bridges and men. Exciting. Which is this task over here. Still no... Is that our Pacific? That is our Pacific by the looks of it. Wonderful. So... We've just got to... Basically going... I thought that was a task then. Head on this way. And we're good. Oh, that's bridges and men there. Cool. Try and get back to the road though. Just for a little bit of ease. I know it's nice to off-road a bit, and we've got a good fuel supply nearby now with the big tanker, but we still need to be careful. Because currently if we do manage to get stuck somewhere, our nearest support truck is the Fleet Star or the GMC, and they're both in Black River, so quite a way away. And they also don't have the tyres to do this too easily. So let's just discover this trailer. It'll get us a bit of experience. And it looks like there's a task here as well. That's good. What's this? So this is the of bridges and men. This is to fix a bridge, which is... Oh, it's the big central one. So what do we actually need to do for that? We'll track it for now. 2 wooden planks. Well, we've got some concrete here, so that's not useful. I just need to remember how to reverse. It's that button. And onwards to the P16. It's very exciting because it's a good truck. it doesn't have much flexibility in terms of things you can stick on the back of it. By that I mean, you know, I don't think it has much in the way of like sideboard beds or cranes or anything. But it's powerful and it can pull trailers, which is good. Got a nice flowing bit of water here. I could have done something horrendous then. A lighthouse. What a treat. And in a few seconds time we may see the P16 poke out into view. There it is, all silhouetted. Look at that beast. Look how huge it is compared to the Chevy. Amazing. 100 experience as well. So I'm going to try and light this with my headlights. Maybe get a nice screenshot. And then we'll jump in and see what we can do. Just before we jump in, obviously we want to shift the Chevy out of the way. Just want to see how we can get this back to the fuel station. So what is an issue is that what was support local rangers? I know that was a bridge thing. It's wooden planks. So we've got a P16, but I think at the moment, unless we risk it by trying to travel down that route that the Chevy came up, we're sort of trapped on this island for now. Or this section of the map. I don't think we can get out this way. But that's okay, because we've got it. Let's get it to the fuel station. We'll take the route down here, because I don't want to risk those bridges with the P16. And we'll take the concrete with us, so we've got that to hand. Look at this beast. Massive. But of course, we all know the first thing that we do when we jump into a brand new truck is test the horn. It sounds like a ship. It sounds like a boat getting angry. Goodness. And let's boost up the engine. Nice. We've got some power on our hands. So it's got always on diff lock. It doesn't have all-wheel drive. I don't want to change vehicle, but I do want to drag the Chevy with me for a bit. I've got a feeling this has got a really nice throaty engine to it when it accelerates. It's best heard in first person. Yeah, listen to that growl. Some really nice sound effects on SnowRunner. Some reasonable lighting, some reasonable map design, some good sound effects. You know, good game. Enjoyable. Really simple concept, I think. Drive trucks, get stuff from A to B, explore, manage fuel, manage repairs, resources. It's good. Do enjoy it. Now, a minute ago, I mentioned that I didn't want to go on those little bridges with the P16. And the reason that I don't want to do that is I distinctly remember when I first got the P16, a year and a half ago, give or take, on normal mode, I went on those bridges and immediately rolled it over because they're a bit too thin for this thing. I think the Chevy we're going to leave there for now. I know we could drag it all the way to the fuel station, but I'm not going to, because I want to grab the trailer And it's not far to go. By itself. Why am I not moving? I'm not really sure what happened then. I'll probably watch it back in the edit and find out. And it was probably something really daft. But in the heat of the moment, no idea. So yep, last time I got the P16, well the first time I got it to this bridge and immediately fell off. So we're not doing that again. I'll go down here. But I couldn't see my little blue waypoint. Or I wasn't looking hard enough. One or the other. And this thing's eating fuel fairly quick. It's got a reasonably sized tank though. The amount of fuel that the Chevy ate in that long drive down Smithville Island, Smithville Dam all the way to Drummond Island. This has drunk, I think, the same amount in the short journey here to the fuel station. What a treat. Cool. So, let's try and park this all sensibly. Which is probably more trouble than it's worth, but this little fuel station is going to somewhat become our operations base. Maybe, if that even makes sense. So that's detached. There's always something satisfying about parking neatly in the SnowRunner. I once again did the thing where I couldn't decide what direction to go, so I just went for the middle. Good work. And that's our Pacific parked here for now. And refueled. We need to get some wood here. We're still over 1,000 experience away from getting the decent tyres on the trucks that are going to be able to bring us wood quite easily. And it looks like for Islands Bridge, we've actually got to drop it on that side. We can't just bring it in on this side. Which is a faff. For sure. But we might be able to rack up some of those points at least if we jump in the Chevy and explore a bit more of Drummond Island. And we can even head to the other map, do a bit more scouting there. Because the good thing is with the mud tyres on the Chevy, we can, in theory, go anywhere we want with that. So let's bring that over to the fuel station as well. A nice misty morning here. See the big tracks in the road from where the Pacific's just ploughed on through, I think. Am I going the right way? I'm not going the right way, but I can make it the right way. Didn't even need diff lock. Oh, little Chevy, how you've grown. Oh, rocks. Ugh. They gave us a fright earlier, so hence the slightly scared reaction to them then. Should we bounce up here and have a look at what this is? I think it's some slightly nuts contest involving belting it across the river. Yes. But, what's this? Oh, it's metal beams. I thought it might be wood for a second and got a bit excited. But we can try and take this to the fuel station. God, the weight on this thing. Goodness me. Really dragging it down. I suppose it is a small truck now pulling a huge trailer full of metal. Like, the metal beams are bigger than this truck. So I dread to think what the weight ratio of the trailer to the truck is. You can see that the fuel consumption's gone a little bit nuts. But hey, all good fun. I don't know if we'll actually be able to get it through her. I feel like the answer might be no. But what we've not tried is winching. Yay! I kind of briefly forgot about it. Which is wild, considering how much we've used it other times this episode, and episodes in the past. Now am I caught on a rock? What do you mean no visible? There's one right there. Yeah, that's the tree broken. Right, this isn't really working, I'm afraid. So we're going to abandon that there. Is this the way that we came before? No, that's probably part of the problem, really. I was going to say, I don't remember there being water. We've sort of just gone and got that stuck a bit. I don't know whether we can rescue it with the P16. Maybe. But anyway, we don't need it for now. It would have been probably a lot more achievable to bring it the correct way. But we didn't. Because we could have... Yeah, that would have been a lot easier, wouldn't it? Oh. Right. Bear with me a second, because I just need to do the old switcheroo with the video. By switcheroo with the video, I of course meant that the previous one was about to end. The PlayStation has a recording limit of an hour. So, and it was about to reach that, so I just need to stop the last one, start this new one, hopefully resync the audio. So what we're doing now is seeing if we can rescue the metal beams. It's not the end of the world if we can't. The camera angle making this extremely lovely right now. Really struggling to see what's going on. Oh, well, there's the first bit of damage on the P16. Good. That lasted well. So at least we can now grab that, pull it out where we'd hope to get it, apart from I can't attach. Great. That's fun. Take the handbrake off again. Done that far too many times to be comfortable this episode. Oh, goodness, more damage. Well, if we ever get hooked up to that service trailer, we're going to be okay. I'm hoping I didn't take a light out there. Yeah, we're good. So we've at least got a few supplies now stored at the fuel station for when we actually need to take them somewhere. If we need them. Maybe we don't, and we've just sort of dragged things around and wasted some fuel and time from taking the wrong turn with the Chevy. Put some more fuel in the Pacific. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for today. So, as always, thank you so much for watching. Let me know any thoughts, feelings, opinions, feedbacks, or just how useless I am at SnowRunner in the comments. And I'll see you in the next one, hopefully. So take care and enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye.